Hey, what's going on, DFSArmy? It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, here with another NBA Prize Picks video where I give you 5 of my favorite Prize Picks. And we're going to do NBA. We're going to do NBA today. Got 5 of them. We'll talk about a few other ones. Lots of injury news on this 8-game slate. So I think a few things we can take advantage of without knowing all of the news. And take a little risk that way before the lines move. So we'll jump on there. I'll give you my 5 favorite. If you don't have a Prize Picks account, head on over there. Use promo code DFSArmy. Get a 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Again, it's very easy. You're just going over or under fantasy points or single stats when it comes to points, rebounds, assists, or 3-pointers. I'm going to show you the desktop version, but they also have a mobile app on App Store or Google Play. Very simple to pull it down. If you don't have a lot, if you have too much going on this weekend and maybe you can't build lineups, this is a great way to get a little action on a holiday weekend. So with that, let's just dive right in and see what we have on tap for today. All right, as you can see, I have my picks up already. These are the plays that I like today. I'm going to top 5. I will rank them 1 through 5. We'll talk about a few other ones. Before that, if you don't mind, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Turn those notifications so you know when I upload these as the lines do move. And again, tail me, fade me. Let me know in the comments who is your favorite play today. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to look at these top 5 again. I have them on the board here. I'm going to go as my top play on the board. I'm going to go Donovan Mitchell over 41 fantasy points. Mike Conley is doubtful on a back-to-back. They're going up against Orlando. I think Mitchell can easily get over this 41 points. Orlando's been playing, since they traded everyone away, they still have been in games. They've won a few games that Vegas, had them as like double-digit dogs before too. So I think they're going to continue to stay in the games. I know Utah is a good team, and they should win this. But again, without Conley, Mitchell should just do more of the ball handling, more scoring. So 41 just seems a little bit low, and I like the over on that one. The second one here, I'm going Tim Hardaway Jr. over 24 fantasy points. It's a back-to-back for Dallas. I don't think Porzingis is going to play. So Hardaway, I got over 24 fantasy points. Josh Richardson here as well. I like the over on that at 27. And Luka just up there at 55 was a little high. Couldn't touch that. But Hardaway or Richardson, I like both the overs here. But I chose Hardaway. Just the scoring is going to be a little bit up for him as well. Number 3 on the board, I'm going to go Russell Westbrook under 56 fantasy points. Those turnovers catch up to him. If Bradley Beal is back, even though going up against Dallas and a bad team, I just feel like that is a little bit too high of a number. If Beal sits, that's the risk you do have. If he does sit, Westbrook could get this over at 56 the way he's been playing, because he's been playing fantastic. But Beal is questionable, and if he does play this game, I think you can go the under on Westbrook. And the same thing, if Beal plays, I think you go under on Rui Hachimura as well at 30. I think that's too high if Beal does play. So these are the 2 picks that I like on the under if Beal does play. So maybe you want to pencil them in and look, and once we get that news, jump on and hope that Beal does play. The next one we got is Darius Garland. I'm going under 17 projected real-life points. Going up against Miami, I think they get crushed here. I really do. I think last time I looked at the line for this game, it's 11.5, 207.5 over under here. I think this goes under. It's went on under 2 of the last 4 games, and then now they get a Miami team that, I think they're just going to shut him down, and I think that points is a little bit too high for him. So I'm going to lean the under 17 real-life points. And then on the other side of it, number 5 pick, I got Jimmy Butler under 45 fantasy points. And the reason I like that as well is I think they just get up and smash them. And with Oladipo now on the team, fantasy points are going to be spread out a little bit more. They're fully healthy. They are not going to need Jimmy to carry this team at all in this matchup. So I just like the under on this Jimmy Butler 45 fantasy points. And that's the top 5 that I do like. If we look at a couple more of these, just kind of go down the board a little bit. Just coming down here, looking at some of these. Cat, I like the under if Embiid plays. If Embiid doesn't play, I like the over. I think he can easily take that against Howard. He's been playing phenomenal the last 5 games. But if Embiid plays, I kind of like the under on Cat. They're on a back-to-back as well. Same kind of thing here. They have Dwight Howard up at 23 fantasy points. If Embiid sits, I like the over on Dwight Howard at 23 fantasy points. He is questionable, and there's just a lot of news on the slate we kind of have to figure out. Coming down a little bit more here, TJ McConnell's another one that I like the over on if we get Brogdon sits and Lamb. They sat last night. They're on a back-to-back, so I like the over 26 fantasy points if that happens. Same with LeVert. I like the over on him as well if we did get that news, or if you want to take a chance on him. And then coming back down here a little bit, I like the over on Clarkson at 31. Seems a little bit high. I'd much rather go Mitchell at 41 than I would Clarkson at 31, but I do like that as well. And then, down here, I like the under on Svi. Don't really like that too much. And then it's just weird. I keep talking about looking at this Milwaukee-Sacramento game. Not exactly sure what's going on. It's a 10 p.m. game. Like I said, that line is only 6.5 for Milwaukee. They're on a back-to-back. It's hard to say what's going to happen here. Giannis put up 72, I think, fantasy points last night. There's, who knows if one of these guys are going to sit. And if Giannis sits, I would love to smash the over on Middleton and Holiday. But these are all pretty stinking high. But Giannis should be able to do whatever he wants against the Sacramento team. It's a 239 over-under with Milwaukee favored by 6.5. So just that line feels a little weird to me. Rashawn Holmes at 39 feels a little high. I would like the under on that unless one of these big 3 set for Milwaukee. If Giannis sits, I would like maybe the over on this Holmes. But these seem a little high on Fox and Holmes, so I would lean the under right now with not knowing the news. And that's kind of where I sit with that on these. But again, if you don't have an account, head on over to Prizepicks.com. Use promo code DFSArmy, get 100% instant deposit up to $100, and play these plays. And head on over to our chat room. Sign up to DFSArmy. We got a chat group in there. People are dropping their plays all day long, and hopefully you can win some money. Again, we got baseball on tap as well. Got some college basketball, hockey. We've got a little bit of everything. It's a great time to be alive with all these sports. And with that, Hope you win some money, and I'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.